don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. If you are new here, my name is Zizi, and in today's video I'm going to be chatting with you guys about my relaxed hair and the clip-in extensions that I use on my relaxed hair. But that's not it. I'm also going to chat quickly about the products that I use on my relaxed hair, from what I use to relax my hair, what I use to wash and treat my hair, as well as what I use to style and moisturize and oil my hair. And I have been relaxed for just under a year now, and I guess not surprisingly, I have kind of noticed that relaxed hair, especially when you're like just post relaxer, tends to be a little on the thin side. And in addition to being on the thin side, my hair is still relatively quite short, and I appreciate some volume. Okay, I appreciate some length, and so in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly how I add length and volume to my relaxed hair and the products that have been treating me really well. Let's get into it. So this is what my relaxed hair is currently looking like. She's a little stiff because I moisturize her with an oil-based moisturizer, but you know what, we can work with her. Her volume is coming back and the length is still quite short, but let's work with her. I received these clip-in extensions from CURLSQUEEN. I'm going to link all the hair details in the description box below and the exact link to this hair. And in this packet they sent me some clip-ins, some extra clips for my actual extensions, as well as this beautiful 18-inch clip-ins that match, I think, pretty well with relaxed hair. So this is what the individual clip-ins look like. They come with clips that you have to kind of undo, for lack of a better term, and then install into your hair and then clip them in to kind of secure the hair so that it doesn't come out when you move and brush the hair. And to install the hair, I start off by sectioning out basically lines. So you make lines in your hair, and my hair is already straightened, so I go ahead and I comb and straighten the actual hair extensions themselves. I had worn them before, so they had some kinks, and then you clip them in. So you open those clips that I showed you and you clip them into your actual relaxed hair, into the roots of the hair. It works well if you have just a little bit of new growth, so that the hair has some grip to hold on to on your actual natural hair. And you basically open more lines, install a weft, open another line, install a weft, open another line, install the weft, and so forth and so on. The clip-ins do come in different lengths, so you just kind of have to match them to the size of your head. But the single bundle of hair that comes from CURLSQUEEN is sufficient for your whole head, girl. Even if you got a big head like mine, trust me, one bundle is sufficient. There was about 10 pieces or 10 wefts that came in the hair, each with different number of clip-ins, and they were enough to cover my whole head. In fact, of the 10, I only ended up using 9. So there was one that I didn't end up using because I just couldn't fit all the hair in on my head. But you basically repeat the exact same steps until you get to the top of your head.
If my love is real, baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, cause when you're gone, I miss your face. 8 o'clock, body talk, there's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better.
So beautiful. Okay.
And click.
Wreck and roll, tear apart, issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap, no lies, it's our encore. Bring it right back to me, baby. I know my heart wants more. Give me the good this time, no cap, no lies, it's our encore.
Listen, I don't know what you think, honey, but that's a blend. Okay, that looks like a blend to me. Come through volume, come through length, come through sheen. Excuse me, I love this hair so much, and I love how easy clip-ins are. They take about 10 to 15 minutes to install, and they give kind of like a natural look. And then I want to chat to you guys about which products and brands I actually am currently using on my hair on the entire process: relaxer, washing treatments, styling, moisturizing and oiling, and even the hair tools that I use. So I use Mizani to relax my hair, and I get my hair relaxed at a salon. I really prefer it this way because I'm not a professional, and so I don't actually know how to relax my own hair. I wish I did, because I think that I would kind of treat my hair a little bit more gentler. But I've made peace with the fact that I'm just going to relax my hair at the hair salon, and I've found a really great hair salon in Johannesburg where I relax my hair. It's called Studio 353. I'm going to link their Instagram page in the description box down below. But if you are looking to relax your hair, they use the complete Mizani, I think it's a 6-step system, and that is where I relax my hair, and that is where I will continue to relax my hair. However, all of my washes and treatments are done at home. And at home, I wash my hair, I deep condition it, I do my protein treatments, I do my bond reconstruction treatments, and that is how I'm able to maintain like really healthy hair, and I'm able to kind of minimize breakage, as well as help my hair to stay strong and thick and grow. Let's get into the products that I actually use. So when it comes to washing my hair, there is 2 products that I use, and they're both shampoos, but they kind of serve different purposes. The very first one is the Paul Mitchell Shampoo 2, and this is a clarifying shampoo. I really like the shampoo, and when it says clarifying, listen honey, it is clarifying. I washed my hair with the shampoo when I had just not just dyed my hair, like 4 weeks after dyeing my hair, and guys, this shampoo is so clarifying that it will even take out the dye from your hair. Like the water was black as I was rinsing out the shampoo. So this is a really effective shampoo, but I only really use it like once a month or once in 2 months, and it's great for when you've had braids and you've had a lot of product buildup. And I really love the fact that it doesn't strip your hair. So after washing your hair doesn't feel like dry and crispy and so forth. The one downside of it though is that it doesn't lather, and that irritates me a little bit because I don't like cleansing products that don't lather. But it doesn't lather, but nonetheless I still use it because it does the job really well. And then I have a moisturizing shampoo, and for that I use the Tresemme Botanic Moisture and Replenish shampoo. This is a shampoo I've been using for such a long time. I even used to use it on my natural hair, and I love this shampoo. It also does a really great job at cleansing the hair. It's not a clarifying shampoo, but it does a really great job at cleansing your hair without leaving it feeling stripped, and so it leaves my hair very moisturized and very soft. And I appreciate the fact that it's inexpensive. When it comes to treatments, like I said, there's 3 different types of treatments treatments that I do Olaplex bond reconstruction treatments, which is really important, guys, if you have like chemically treated hair, so aka relaxed hair, or hair that has been bleached or even just dyed in general. Olaplex is really great for kind of rebuilding the bonds in your hair and helping your hair go back to its I guess not natural state, but helping the bonds of your hair come together. Because when you relax your hair or when you bleach your hair, the bonds in your hair, I think they call them the disulfide bonds, the bonds in your hair split up, and the Olaplex treatment helps to kind of put them back together. But I'll link a video in the description box that goes into detail about Olaplex and the technology that is in Olaplex and why it's such a good product. So the two Olaplex products that I currently use is the Olaplex Intensive Bond Rebuilding Hair Treatment, which is the number 0. And this one functions basically as a primer that you use. They say put it directly on dry hair, but I like to dampen my hair a little bit because otherwise I end up using way too much of the product. And then straight afterwards I go in with the Olaplex Hair Perfector, which is the number 3, and this is essentially the treatment. So I pair these two products together as they kind of work as a pre-poo, and you are supposed to use them before you shampoo your hair. And these products are the truth. I'm telling you now, these two products right here, guys, are the truth. The downside about these products though is that they're really expensive. Like, they're incredibly expensive. This right here, I bought it off of retail box. It was about 720 rand, and this one is about 550 rand. You can buy them as a combo for 1.2. I did see, however, before I filmed this video, that Takealot actually also sells Olaplex, and it's like significantly cheaper on Olaplex, on Takealot. I think this on Takealot goes for like 500, whereas at retail box it goes for like 7. But these products are really good, guys, really good. And because they're so expensive, I only use them like every second week. So I'll do like a wash this week and not use Olaplex, and then the following week I'll use Olaplex, and then the following week I won't use Olaplex, the following week I'll use Olaplex, and I use this during my wash day. In addition to my bond reconstruction treatments from Olaplex, I also use a very light protein treatment, and I use the Affinity Keratin 2-minute reconstructor, and this is a very light protein treatment, and I use this protein treatment probably once or twice in a month. And guys, literally when it says 2 minutes, you literally just need to put it in your hair for 2 minutes, and then rinse it out and put your moisture treatment, and then rinse that out. The moisture treatment you obviously have to put on for much longer, but this literally only needs to sit in your hair for 2 minutes. You can maybe take it up to 5 if your hair is a little bit more damaged, but this is the protein treatment that I use. And protein is also really important for relaxed hair, because relaxed hair is damaged, guys. When you put that hot chemical on your hair to straighten it and soften it or whatever, it really wreaks havoc on the actual structure of your hair shaft. And so if you are a relaxed girl, you need treatment much more than a girl who's not relaxed, like who has natural hair, because relaxed hair is so delicate because it's been basically beat up by that chemical product. So you need to give it TLC and give it some protein. The thing with protein though is that do not use this if you are not going to put moisture into your hair straight after. You're only going to make matters worse. Protein without moisture only works to dry out and make your hair crispy. So please make sure you always follow up your protein treatment with a moisture treatment. Sorry about that noise, guys. I have to film quickly because my husband and I have an appointment in like 15 minutes. So straight after this, go in with a moisture treatment and try to use the light protein treatment. Unless your hair breaks really badly, then you can get the Affinity, like the normal one, but I honestly think that this light protein treatment should be sufficient. And then when it comes to deep conditioning my hair, so I actually don't do the conditioner step. I do shampoo. If I'm doing a protein treatment, I do shampoo, and then I go in straight in with my protein, and then I go in with my moisture. I don't do conditioner, but I do deep condition, aka I use moisture treatments. And there's 3 that I'm currently really loving. The first one is the Joico Moisture Recovery Treatment Balm. This is another pricey babe, but she is worth every penny. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's worth every penny. I discovered this from the American Relaxed Hair Girlies, and I have never looked back. She is thick, and when they say moisture recovery, honey, this is moisture recovery. The second moisture treatment that I really love is the CURLSQUEEN Humecta Cream Conditioner, and this is the number 2 in the CURLSQUEEN process. And this one, I have to get it off of Amazon because I haven't found a vendor in South Africa that sells this product. But this leaves my hair so silky, so soft. And typically when I'm doing my protein treatment is when I then go in with this, because this doesn't have any protein. It's just a pure moisture treatment. And I like to pair these together on the weeks where I'm doing my protein treatment. And then the last moisture treatment that I use is the Sheer Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. This hair mask I've also been using ever since I had natural hair, but I found that it also works really well on my relaxed hair. However, I don't like to use this if I'm going to kind of straighten my hair straight after. I only really use this when I'm going to not use heat on my hair, and I'm gonna do like flexi rods, or I'm gonna do like a twist out. Then I use this this deep conditioner, because it doesn't work well if you're going to straighten your hair after. At least that's what I found. So I use this by Shea Moisture. And then when it comes to heat protection, there is 2 products that I really enjoy. The very first one is the Sebastian Trilliant Thermal Protection and Shimmer Complex. I also discovered this off of the American Relaxed Hair Girlies, and this product adds so much shine to your hair. It's literally just a heat protectant, but it makes your hair really glossy and really shiny. But it is on the price side. I think this is about 200 and something, close to 300 rand. But if you don't have the budget for this, I also use the Tresemme Protect Heat Defense up to 230 protection, and I literally just buy this off of Clicks, and it's relatively inexpensive. I love Tresemme. Their products are really good but really inexpensive. So if you don't have the budget for this one, go for this one. But you don't need 2 heat protectants. Literally just choose which one suits your budget. This is the one I would recommend, but this I also recommend because it's also pretty good, and I use this one when this one runs out. And then when it comes to moisturizers and leave-in conditioners into my hair, there is 4 products that I really love. And the very first one is the Luster's S-Curl No Drip Curl Activator Moisturizer. This is also a product that I get off of Amazon, and because I can't find it anywhere in South Africa, and I love this moisturizer. It has a spray nozzle, which I appreciate, which means it can get to like the roots of my hair, and listen, I appreciate that, okay? And when that new growth girl is new growthing, this is the best moisturizer that you can use. It's a water-based moisturizer, but it's got a little bit of argan oil, so it really helps like soften your hair. And then the second moisturizer that I really love is the As I Am Classic So Much Moisture Hydration Lotion. This one here is my favorite. When it says so much moisture, listen, it is not lying. This will provide so much moisture to your hair, and I absolutely love this product. You can pick it up at your local Clicks, and it does literally what it says on the packaging. It adds moisture to your relaxed hair, and I think this is actually also suitable for the natural hair girlies. And then the third moisturizer that I really love is the Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoother, and this is a leave-in reparative styling cream. So this one is more of a cream, and this product, guys, is amazing. When I tell you that this product reduces frizz, I mean this product reduces frizz. Your hair will lay flat. Okay, you will not have no flyaways. Your hair will lay flat. So if ufuna ukwenza ipondo and you don't want to put like gel on your hair, get this product. It's the number 6 from Olaplex, and then pair it up with an oil, and you will do a pondo like a girl without any gel, and that pondo will lay flat. And then the very last kind of leave-in moisturizer that I really like is the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Strength and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. So unlike the others, this one is not a moisturizer, it's a leave-in conditioner, but I do use it. I guess it's a moisturizer because leave-in conditioners are moisturizers, but I love this product. The only thing is though, and I forgot actually this today, is that this product has a lot of oil, so it's going to weigh your hair down if you want like to straighten your hair. So rather use this one when you're gonna do like braid outs, twist outs and so forth, and you're not gonna like directly apply heat to your hair. Otherwise, girl, your hair will be stiff. Okay, it's gonna be stiff. And then this category that I'm going to be chatting about now is the oils that I love to use in my hair, the oils and the serums. So there's 3 oils that I currently love using on my hair. The first one is the Olaplex number 7 bonding oil. This is another product by Olaplex that I really like. There is nothing that adds shimmer to your hair like this oil. If you want to be shining, if you want to be glistening, this is the oil for you, girl. But like all of the other Olaplex products, it's really pricey, so I use it very sparingly. I've used probably like a quarter of it, and I've had it for like 3 months now. I probably use it like twice, maybe 3 times a week. And yeah, that's the Olaplex oil. The second oil that I really like to use, which I think is my favorite one of all my oils, is the Moroccan oil treatment, and this is the light one. I really like this product. It's a bit heavy, even though this is the light one, it's a bit heavy, but this is the best oil, guys. It doesn't add as much shimmer as the Olaplex oil, but this oil will leave your hair soft. When I say soft, I mean soft. And then the last one, which I use more as like a nighttime oil when I go to bed, is the Kerastase Discipline Oleo Relax Advanced Morpho Hues Serum from Kerastase. And this I use as a treatment in the nighttime. I haven't been loving this one as the other 2, and so if you're on a budget, I'd rather recommend the Moroccan oil or even the Olaplex oil over this one, because all of these oils are quite pricey. This one's about 700 rand, this one's about 500, and this one's about 400. This one here is my favorite. And then last but not least, I quickly want to chat about the products that I use on my scalp. So relaxers can really dry out your scalp, and if you are a person who already has dry skin like I do, or you're a person who struggles with dandruff, relaxers only really kind of exacerbate the situation. But all is not lost, there's things that you can do. So I have like really dry scalp, and so to combat my dry scalp, especially post relaxer, I use the Kerastase Resistant Serum Extension Teast. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce this properly, but it's basically a ceramide treatment that you can use exactly on your scalp. So I literally apply this, and you apply it the exact same way that you would apply an actual serum on your skin, and you apply it directly on your scalp. And this product is really good, guys. It's a bit pricey. I'm going to link it in the description box. It's quite pricey, but if you really struggle with a dry scalp, I recommend the serum. And then the second scalp treatment that I would really recommend is the Mizani Miracle Length Hairline and Root Stimulator. If you feel like your hairline is struggling, or you have like some bald patches on your scalp, please try this serum. You also apply this one just like the Kerastase one, like a serum directly on the affected areas on your hair. And then lastly, the oil that I like to use on my scalp to treat dandruff is the Design Essentials Anti-Itch and Tension Relief with tea tree and aloe. This is really great for like very itchy and like flaky scalp. So if you struggle a lot with dandruff, or your scalp is always itchy, I highly recommend this product. I do want to say that please be very light-handed, because remember, you don't want to like drench relaxed hair in too much oil. So be very light-handed, and even apply it on your fingers first and then massage it into your scalp, because this can really weigh down your hair if you overdo it. And it's got tea tree oil, which is really great for dandruff, as well as aloe, which helps like moisturize your scalp. And those are the products that I am currently using and loving on my relaxed hair, as well as the clip-in extensions that I use on my relaxed hair. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you found it informative and useful for your own relaxed hair journey if you are a relaxed girl. And I want to say thank you so much again to CURLSQUEEN for partnering with me on this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.
Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days.